you know, um, just bored really. Um, well, I mean, the window's open, I can hear the birds. Sun's out. Um, I just feel like I don't know what to choose to say actually. Um, I really want to stick to the positive, which is that I can't. I'll tell you about it when it happens. When it happens, I'll tell you about it then. But something positive is likely to happen in my life. And not just in one way, but in two ways. So there's that. There's that. It's only 6 o'clock, and I really want to leave it till 9. Actually, Mum likes me to ring at 7. I want to talk about these negative thought loops. Sometimes, for me, it's healthy to go into one. This is rare. This is not very often, Most of the time, like, I do ignore them. Like I'm thinking of one that I've had for years. And I find it kind of amazing that, like, you can just get rid of them pretty quickly just by denying them when they come up, Just saying, no, I know the energy of bullshit, and just make them disappear, And if you do that enough times in a row, like, then it's problem gone. And it was actually pretty much problem gone from when I first started doing it, because this is about my mum. I had a negative thought loop about my mum, and as soon as I dropped it, we had a day together where, like, I really enjoyed myself, and that is rare, because this negative thought loop would I'd say infect, it would infect, it'd be, I try not to use words, it would colour my day that I would spend with Mum when I'd, like, go over on Thursday. It would colour it, and I would have a bad time every day. But two things have happened, really. One is that the thought loop. The other is that I've been more assertive, She does bother me. She's only human, but I think my problem, the feelings that I was feeling that she bothered me, I think that's kind of dealt with, because now I don't mind being the narcissist, She'd monopolise the conversation, like, try and monopolise the conversation all the way through and not let me say anything a lot, And now I don't mind being the full-on narcissist and trying to control the conversation, not to control it, but try and express myself in a really long, detailed, sort of painting something out in a very long, detailed way, doing that. and then finding something else to explain and explaining it in that long way as well, you know, and doing it again, again, and again. Because I know that, like, she's going to do it to me. I know she's going to do it to me, so I'm not bothered, you know, and, it's both of those things together, they make for, like, a really healthy relationship, so that's good. Yeah. So sometimes negative thought loops are good, but the huge, this is actually, I'm yeah, that's more like it. I just want my head to not be off the top of the screen. So, like, it's amazing how, like, literally, this negative thought loop that I'm on about has completely destroyed my life. There's another one that I had that I don't have anymore, and this is before I saw the video about thought loops. You know, I just basically I just ran out of rope. You know, I couldn't carry on behaving the way I was behaving. I'd become too isolated, and I had to change. You know, I didn't have to change. I wanted to change. I gave it a chance, and it changed everything. I mean, I started voluntary work, and I started socializing with people, and I found that, like, the way that I had been was the wrong way, and the way that I'd changed into was, like, the right way. And, you know, obviously, before I changed, I thought that maybe the way that I was changing was like a danger, and, like, we'd just conduct this experiment and see, like, if that's true or not. And I got a very good result. So yeah, and that was like a negative thought loop that would just keep me away from people, you know. Anyway, that's enough of that. I've talked about negative thought loops an awful lot, you know. I learned it from Stephanie Lynn Coaching. Just call her Stephanie Lynn, you know. She's the one who explained it to me. She's the one who, I think I've watched 3 of her videos now. But I feel what I'm saying is that, obviously, I quote her as a source of this information. And I just want to say, like, it has changed my life in, like, a huge way. I mean, the first thing that happened was that I discovered coffee, which lifted my mood and changed my life. Obviously, with the voluntary work as well, that changed my life also. I started on clonazepam, I started on CBD, and those changed my life. And now, like, this negative thought loop, I don't know what to call it, life coaching, has changed my life as well. So, like, it's small wonder that, like, me as a person is not like the me that I was before all of these things happened. You know, I am, like, a new me. I'm a much happier me. That's for real. I'm a much happier me. Yes, I was bored. Yes, I wanted to make this video because I was bored, but that's more around, I want to get an early night. I just want to get an early night, and I've got some Warlock down there. It's 17% CBD. And I want to just smoke that and have an early night. So I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.